Put a finger down if when you first started following Christ 4 years ago and you were a baby Christian in Christ, God told you you were going to be a business owner and to start a business. So because you weren't deeply rooted in Christ, you told God no because you were dealing with all sorts of issues, being in a toxic environment, feelings of worthlessness, and also things from childhood trauma. And also because of the type of business God was telling you to start, you told him no. So fast forward a year later, you're walking with God, you're building your relationship. So you say, okay, I'm gonna try this business. But during this time, everything is going wrong in your life. People started dying. Your mental health was almost at its worst. Your health was almost at its worst. And again, your environment was toxic. So you told God no again, and you stopped the business. So during this time, it led you down a 3-year cycle of starting and quitting dead-end jobs who underpaid you, that took a toll on your mental and physical health. And during this time, you're so stressed out because you're trying to find your place in the world. And then the enemy is making you blame God because it literally has you thinking, God, like, why am I in the wilderness season for so long? I'm seeing everyone else get their promise. Why aren't I? And then this led you to think that, oh my gosh, God must hate me and that this should not be this hard. Now, over the period of this 3 years, you keep hearing God whisper to you, trust me. And you're like, God, well, I am trusting you because I'm reading my Bible, I'm praising, I'm worshiping, I'm praying to you. Like, I believe in you. Not knowing that he was talking about the business this whole time. So fast forward to a few months ago, you are really getting attacked by the enemy. Like, it is bad, like to the verge where you almost crash out. And you're like, dang, well, if the enemy is attacking me this hard, the enemy has got to be scared of something. So you pray a prayer and ask God to help you lock in with him. So that ultimately leads to you successfully completing an Esther fast where you heard God clear. Like, you had so much clarity. You've never heard God as clear as you did on this Esther fast. And God tells you convictingly but lovingly that you were the cause of your own disobedience, because it is fine if you choose not to be in God's will, but you cannot expect God to bless a place where you are not called to be and where he doesn't want you to be, and a place that is outside of God's will. So that led to the feeling of the wilderness and confusion and chaos. So after learning this, you are asking God to help you forgive yourself for delaying yourself. You learn that you are the cause of the delay, and you're asking God to help you forgive yourself because you literally delayed the promise. You delayed yourself. You went through things that you did not have to go through had you have just obeyed. You could have avoided homelessness, staying in a toxic household for too long, your mental health deteriorating, your physical health deteriorating, had you had just obeyed God. And now you've started this business after trying a bunch of other businesses that have failed, and you are the happiest you have ever been, even though you have not made a single sale yet. And you learn that it's not about the money, it's about being inside of God's will that will give you joy.